Welcome to Haken, an Animal Crossing podcast, your podcast dedicated to all things Animal Crossing. This episode is brought to you by Verity, one of our newest Patreon patrons. Today, Sergio and I will be talking about the new garden event in Pocket Camp and playing an Animal Crossing trivia game. So this is new. Hello, Sergio. How you doing?
Hello, Chewy. I'm doing quite well. What about yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm pretty excited about this episode. We're recording much earlier than usual. Typically, we record on Sundays, or Animal Cross Sundays, as you lovingly call it. But today, we're recording Wednesday, so the day after a podcast episode came out. But it's mostly because I'm headed out of town, I'm going to a wedding on Saturday, and I was just like, I'm not going to have time to do stuff this weekend, so right. I'm just frantically trying to finish all the videos that I had planned. But yeah, outside of that, I guess, how's your week been so far? I know we're only halfway through.
Well, so far it's been a little rough in terms of work, but, we're pulling through. Now we're finally in May, and hopefully the month goes quickly, and we get good news in June, during E3.
You are totally right. It is May 1st right now, which means one more month, and then we will be in E3 season. I'm so excited. I wanted to say something specific about this. I don't remember, though. It's fine. Yeah, I guess let's get into this first topic. KK Slider is back in Pocket Camp, which means Sergio is back in Pocket Camp. I love that on the Discord, people are always like, Sergio, KK Slider's here. And then you're like, here I come. But of course, it's another gardening event, your favorite.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about both of these worlds mixing? KK Slider, your favorite world, and gardening event, your least favorite world?
Well, you're absolutely right. And thanks to everyone on the Discord for keeping track of that and letting me know whenever anything KK Slider related is popping out. I'm there. Thanks for the notice. But on this one, yeah, it was a gardening event, and I do not have good memories of those. But, all the updates and all the streamlining that the game has received, I can definitely tell that it's also carried over to the gardening event. It's so well done, and you can do everything right from your friends list. You can check if you need to water or if you can share your creatures with anyone. It's so much easier now. It's like, it's easy now.
Yeah. That's what I mentioned. Like, the things they've done to improve this game and just make it an overall easier / less time consuming experience has been really good for it. And then also you're coming in at a good time because we're getting every single day, our login bonus is a special fortune cookie, which is a big deal, It's very hard to get these things. They cost 50 leaf tickets a piece, and now we're getting I don't know, what was it, 8, 9 of them? That is a lot of free cookies. And I saw on Twitter, people are asking, are you eating them right away? Are you saving them up? And for me, I'm definitely saving them up because I need to make a Let's Play where I just eat all of the cookies. So I'm excited about that. And I just remembered what I was going to say. Because we're recording earlier than usual, just in case Animal Crossing drops and they give us a trailer or something, we're not going to talk about that this episode just because it's not the episode. We don't know about it as of right now. But I also kind of doubt we'll get news between now and then. So anyways, that's my side note. But yeah, the gardening events are just better overall. And the events in general are just kind of better. They're all very holistic. There's usually 3 back-to-back events every month, essentially. Mm-hmm. And they all go toward a very big goal. So last month, the big goal was to get to, what was it called? There were 2 very special, cherry blossom trees that you could get. They're kind of weeping willow type of trees if you did all of the stuff in all of the events. So those were worth doing for me because you know how I am. I love trees.
Yes.
um, but yeah, so overall, how are you liking it? How are you liking this experience with the gardening event?
Yeah, the gardening event is much improved, and not only that, but just the game overall. It's very streamlined. I'm finding out, like you're saying, there's a lot of new features, and honestly, I'm here for the gardening event, but I'm kind of getting a glimpse of all the things that I missed along the way, and there's so much. I'm also taking advantage of. Pete's delivery service, that just speeds up the gardening event even way more. Like now I have a lot of flowers, and it's always the case with the gardening events is that you have to wait for your flowers to grow before you can plant more. Now I feel like I have an overabundance of flowers just waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, Pete has honestly like saved this game for me. That change alone has made everything so much more bearable with that game because it was annoying having to go to all these different locations, going through all the dialogue, and I feel bad that like since the beginning of the game, I've just been like scared away from the dialogue because there wasn't too much, but now it seems like they say a lot of new things, and I feel
Hmm.
bad not reading it. But that's not going to stop me. I just continue just going as fast as possible. I'm saving my reading for the next Animal Crossing game. I'm
Good
sorry,
point.
Pocket Camp. um, and so, how do you feel about the items that we're getting from KK Slider? He's got like this really cool kind of like really rock and roll type of thing. Like you're going to be able to set up a big stage and throw this huge concert for KK Slider, you know?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's gonna be nice. And then one of the special characters, well, DJ Kaking himself, he has his Beats booth, and that would go like perfect in the center of the crazy stage that we're building. And you also get some cool clothing too, which I'm definitely wearing already. And yeah, I'm really enjoying everything. There's multiple goal pages now, so you're constantly rewarded even more than before. And like I said, I think my favorite part is that you can go to your friends list, and from there you can do so many things. Like right there, water plants or share creatures with your friends. It's so convenient.
Yeah, it's really easy. And you get like instant access to their market box too, which really comes in handy because now that Pete's delivery service is a thing, you
Hmm.
go to the locations a little bit less than you used
Yes.
to. So you're catching things a little bit less. So the market box really comes in handy. Like sometimes I'll go to one, I haven't been filling my market box. I've been really bad about it. But my strategy is typically like to go to one place, catch a bunch of things there, and then put my extras of that in the marketplace and then go buy other things from people. At
Oh,
least the
nice.
things I'm missing. So, but yeah, I've been bad lately. I've just kind of been buying and not putting back into the ecosystem. So hopefully I get better. I'm going to have a little bit of a break this weekend. So I'm sure I'll log in a little bit and start to play more like
Nice.
you should. But for now, I'm busy.
Nice. But I definitely forgotten how I want to say how addictive this game is. It's at first like I thought, man, this game is time consuming, but not really. Especially now that it's so streamlined, it's just addictive, and there's so many things to do that it feels like it's time consuming because you do play a lot, but you're doing a lot as well.
Yeah, there's constantly stuff to do, and I think somebody mentioned it on the Discord recently, but they're like, I feel bad for the people who have just gotten into this game because it was manageable when we started, like there wasn't too much in there. We had a lot of time to focus on
Hmm.
building up amenities, getting all these different types of furniture to invite villagers, but now it's just like if you start the game now, there's just loads and loads of things constantly bombarding you, and you're just like, what do I do? What what do I focus on? Like, what do I want to focus on? And so I imagine if I started now, I'd be overwhelmed. I'd be
Oh
lost.
yes.
But at the same time, I'd be happy because it feels like this is more of a full game than I would have thought. Like if this were
Yes.
the version of Pocket Camp that we got from the get-go, I think a lot more
Oh.
people would have stuck to it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But like you said, it's like a double-edged sword. It's a little bit overwhelming, but you're definitely right. It keeps us playing, and for those of us that started with Pocket Camp from day one, there were times when we felt like we were just doing the same thing over and over again. But with so many new features and new amenities to do, and even new areas to explore and to do things, and they've definitely kept a lot of value here.
Yeah, definitely. It just seems like they're growing the game at a good rate, and they're adding like all of these new pieces of furniture and ideas that I'm just like, I really, really hope that we get some of these ideas in the next game.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So, I guess I don't know. Did you have anything else to say about your experience with Pocket Camp thus far?
Well, thus far it's been really I almost want to say enlightening, remembering how good this game is and how much fun it is. And so thank you, DJ KK, for bringing me back, and I'll stick around until he's gone, and then I'll probably come back again if he ever comes back again.
Awesome. All right, then let's get into the main event. Like I said, this is a very different episode because we're recording so early. I wanted to try something different. And that something different is some Animal Crossing trivia. And so you and I, we've both gone off on our own, come up with about 15 or so questions for each other. And I guess we don't really know what direction we both went with them or what types of questions we're going to ask, but we're going to do this. And I don't know. I guess should we keep score? What do you think we should do?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay, we'll keep score. I don't know if the points will matter. Some of them might be harder to keep track of because my questions might be a little bit convoluted.
Oh.
At least one of them. No, I don't know. It's not convoluted. It's more like it requires some effort.
Oh.
To track. So I guess, how do you want to do this? Do you want to start by going through? Let's go back and forth, I think.
Okay.
With asking questions.
Sounds good.
Cool. Then I guess I'll start, and I'm going to start with the question that I think is going to be the hardest to keep track of.
Oh.
So we're going to start with the hard one.
All right.
All right. I'm going to give you 1 minute to answer this.
Ooh.
And here's the challenge. I want you to name as many cat villagers as you can in that minute. All right. So, are you ready?
Okay, ready.
All right. My timer is starting now.
Okay, Bob, Tangy.
Yep.
Let's see, who else?
You're at 2.
You couldn't pick dogs, could you?
Nope.
I see one. I see the brown one. Oh wait.
You have 30 seconds.
He's in your town.
More cats.
I know one in your town, and I'm remembering another one. Oh wait. Oh no, that's a rabbit.
10 seconds.
Oh no. Rudy.
Yep.
Okay. I'm good with those 3.
All right, that got you 3 whole points to kick this off. Yeah, I'm glad you got Rudy. I was like, wait, I have a brown cat in my town, and I was like, oh yeah, Rudy. Other acceptable answers were Kitty, Kiki, Kid Cat.
Oh, of course.
Lolly. We had Pearl and Mitzi in some Haken artwork.
Oh.
But yeah, there are a lot of cats. I should have, instead of dashes, I should have used actual numbers to see how many there were.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, good job.
Well,
right.
I feel like I would have done much better with dogs, but who knows?
All right, I'm excited to hear your question.
Well, it just so happens that this question is kind of related. So tell me, what are there more? Cats or dogs?
Oh no. All right, I'm gonna let me think about this. Okay, when you maybe this is too specific. Are you
Oh,
just thinking like Animal Crossing characters overall, like they don't necessarily have to be in New Leaf, but just like throughout the series?
yes, throughout the series and including special characters.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
hmm. Because there are dog special characters. Well,
Yes.
there's KK Slider. Is there another one? Oh, yeah, there
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
There's Booker and Copper.
And Isabel
And
and
yeah, and
Digby.
Isabel and Digby. Oh man, that adds like 5 right there
Yeah.
with dogs. But there are a lot of cats, and
Yeah.
there's Rover and Katie and um her mom. What's her name? I forgot. I'm gonna say more. There are more cats.
Cats, final answer?
Yes.
You are correct.
Yes.
There are 31 cats and 29 dogs, so it's very
Oh,
close.
that is that is a lot closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be like 5 more cats or so. um, that's
Nice, you
fun.
got it.
All right, here's your next question.
Okay.
These two special characters are male in Japan, but female outside of Japan. Can you name these two characters? I'll give you 1 point for each.
I believe so. I believe that's Sahara
Yep.
and Harriet.
No.
Oh.
You got 1 out of 2.
Oh.
The other character is, of course, Gracie Grace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Harriet's great, though. Oh, she's a dog, too.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Well, there you go. They just keep adding them up. Um, all right. What's your next question?
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna give you three species of animals. Tell me which one there are more of so far in all the games together. Are there more rabbits, squirrels, or mice?
Oh, man. These are tough because there are a lot of all of them. Rabbits, squirrels, or mice? I'm gonna. I'm leaning toward rabbits or mice,
Hmm?
but there are a lot of squirrels too. So let's see. What am I gonna think? I'm gonna go with mice. Final
Mice the
answer.
most. Ooh. Well, it's actually the least.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, there's
Oh no.
23 rabbits, 22 squirrels, very close, and 20 mice.
Oh wow. I was between the right answer and the wrong answer. uh that's a fun one. All right, here's your next question.
Okay.
What two villager personalities were added in New Leaf?
Okay, one is Smug.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, Uchi.
Yep, those are the two. That's 2 points for you. I'm
Nice,
keeping
yeah.
track, by the way, of your points on my side. I'm not keeping track of mine.
Cool, no problem. I got yours. And yeah, I mean, Uchi is my favorite, so I got to know that.
That's good. Okay.
Your next question. There are a total of 9 lion villagers. Can you name at least 4?
4 of them. Okay.
Yes.
I remember Bud. He's got
Yes.
sunglasses and Jackie hates him and wants him to get a job. um, let's see. Lionel,
Yes.
I believe, is another.
You got 2.
Okay. Who's another lion? Oh, I've got them I'm picturing them in my head. This is
Uh,
so hard when we're on the spot. Okay. I said Bud, Lionel.
mhm.
I am going to say, oh, I can't think of any. I want to say there's like an admiral looking one. What's his name?
I think
Uh,
so.
shoot. Oh man, I'm doing terribly. I think that's all I'm gonna get.
uh, Okay. Well, there were a couple more, and some of them haven't come back since population growing. There's Aces,
Mm-hmm.
Elvis. I,
Elvis.
I believe this one is pronounced Jube.
Hmm.
Leopold.
Leopold, I think, was the one I was trying to think of.
Yes. And Mott,
Mott.
Rex, and Rory.
Oh, Rory. Rory's cute.
Yes.
Well, that's a good one. Man, two of them.
Yes.
Was that one worth four?
Half a point. Let's do half a point.
Okay, okay. All right. What is the final playable year in Animal Crossing population growing?
Oh no, you said this. Okay. It's one of two numbers. It's
I'll
even
give
or
you a
odd.
hint. There are four numbers in this one number.
I'm gonna say, shoot. I know the two. 2029?
Very
Oh,
close.
so it was
Wait,
the
is
other
it
number.
2020? I put 2030.
Right. That must be it
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Am I wrong? Huh.
No, I think we discussed that you wanted to do something in 2029. That's why, for the start of 2030, I believe.
Oh, okay. We'll double check that later. All right. Man, I should have. I feel like I should have made my questions harder too, though. But that was yeah. I'm
Well,
excited to hear yours.
I think this is an easy one. So here you go. KK Slider is on the cover of all mainline Animal Crossing games except one. Which one?
Oh, I want to say it's population growing.
Yes, it is. You
Yeah,
got
because I
it.
was like, I could picture him on the cover of each of them except for that one.
Nice. Nice. That's true.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes, nailed it. Probably good not to spoil his presence, because, if he were on that cover, they probably would have made too much money. And, Nintendo, they don't want to make too much money.
Yeah.
That's why they don't give us GameCube games on the online
Oh
service.
yeah.
All right, here's a fun one. Hopefully it's a little tough. I want you to list the mainline Animal Crossing games from lowest selling to best selling.
Oh, okay. Hmm. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna go lowest selling City Folk, followed by Population Growing, followed by Wild World, and the best selling New Leaf.
That was really
Ah,
close. All you had to flip around was City Folk and Population Growing.
really? Okay.
Yeah, that would have gotten it to you. I think
uh
Population Growing was at 2 point something million and City Folk was at 4 million.
okay, and yeah, that was the struggle for me. Those two.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to believe like how few copies City Folk sold with it being on the Wii.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, everybody and their grandmothers had a Wii.
Nice. So, here's your next question. Can you name one or more villagers that have KK Technopop as their song in their house?
Oh, I want to say I just saw one too. This is
See
a
ya.
good question because I love KK Technopop. One or more?
Yes, you're good with one. I'm counting 8 that have it.
There are 8?
Yes.
Wow, that's actually a lot more than I thought. Um, I want to say one of the penguins has it,
Yes.
but which one? Mm, I guess I'm going toward Puck, but I don't know. I don't know if
No,
it's
he's not
Puck.
here.
Okay, I'm gonna stay on penguins. Okay, which of these penguins has it?
Let's give you
Oh,
two more chances.
okay. Um, is it Frigga?
No.
Oh man, I got one more. I'm running out of penguins. All right. Is it? Oh, it's probably not. But this is the penguin. Wait.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. I'm between two right now. I'm gonna say Gwen.
no.
No, was it Boomer? Don't tell me it was Boomer.
No.
No, okay, good, because those were the two I was between.
So
All right, lay them on me.
the penguin that had it was Cube.
Oh, Cube!
Yes.
I should have known.
And the other villagers were Sprocket, Analog, both Carmen's. Remember the rabbit one that hasn't come back, and then the mouse. Egbert, Nibbles, and Dottie.
Dottie. She's a good
Yes.
friend of mine. All right, here's a really easy one for you because I didn't make these hard enough. Often referred to as a raccoon, even in game, Tom Nook is actually this animal.
Tanuki.
Yep, there
Yes.
you go. That's an easy one. But I just wanted to clear the air because even the game says he's a raccoon and they're wrong.
Yeah.
Very
Good point.
wrong.
Okay, this is a little compendium. I think if you get two of these right, we'll count it as correct. These are about Pancho.
Oh.
So, what is Pancho's favorite saying?
Oh, man. What does he... It's been so long since I've had him in my town.
Oh.
His favorite saying is bro.
No.
Darn it.
Or what about his birthday?
His birthday is April 24th.
No. I wonder who that is.
I don't know who it is.
It's actually January 2nd.
Oh, okay. I was just throwing a month out there because I didn't know at all.
Well, let me ask you, is Pancho available in Pocket Camp?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No.
he's not. Correct.
Yes, I nailed it.
Well, maybe, well, if you didn't have him in New Leaf, I doubt you know, but do you know how he likes his coffee?
Oh, I'm gonna guess he likes the Blue Mountain coffee with no sugar, no milk.
No, it's pretty much the opposite on
Oh
everything.
no! I thought he. Shoot. So lots of sugar, lots of milk.
Yes, in Mocha.
Darn, mocha.
Well, do you know his skill?
His skill?
Yes.
I, that sounds very vague. I don't. His skill.
Apparently, is making puns.
Oh, I did not know his skill.
So, let's give you half a point. You knew that he wasn't in Pocket Camp.
Yes, half a point. That completes one of my other points.
Yes. Nice.
All right, your next question is: population growing featured a character that wasn't an animal or a human. What were they, and what was their name?
Oh. Um, I'm guessing it's the aliens?
No.
Hmm.
They're kind of like three different things that this character is referred to as, but they're not an animal and they're not a human. And I'll accept three different answers.
Wait, you said a wild world?
Population growing.
Oh, population growing. Um, I believe then it's the spirit of the fountain, but I don't recall. Is that related?
Yes. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, there are two different answers that I'll accept. Two different characters, actually.
Oh, the other one could be Wisp.
Oh, there's three different characters that I'll accept.
Wait, was it
Actually,
Wisp back then?
I don't know. Oh, Wisp is definitely one.
Okay.
But there's another one that I'm thinking of for this question. Man, I should have thought about this one more.
I remember those two. I don't remember the other one.
Okay. And the other one might not be actually in it. If I just know they're a thing.
Hmm. Which
Yeah.
one was it?
The one I was looking for was Farley, the mage, gnome, or troll
Oh, yes, yes.
that
Mhm.
lived in the fountain as the spirit.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Wisp is acceptable, and Lloyd the gyroid is acceptable.
Oh, of course. Oh, that's a tricky one.
Yeah, I'll give you one for Wisp, since
Nice, thanks.
that was not one I expected.
Cool. Well, I think you're gonna like this question. In October 2013, Reggie answered some questions on Twitter. What is Reggie's favorite Animal Crossing villager?
Oh man, October 2013,
Yes.
and Reggie has a favorite villager.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna guess. Who would Reggie like? I'm gonna guess that it.
This is probably the hardest question.
And it's a
you're
villager,
getting.
not like a special character, right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Okay. This is a really hard question.
Yes.
You're digging deep here. Okay. I'm gonna guess a species. For some
what?
reason, I'm leaning toward a dog.
Ah, no. If you had guessed correctly, I would have given you the point.
Darn.
One more species.
Okay. Reggie really likes. He likes a monkey.
No.
Darn it.
So it
It's
was
a bird, isn't it?
no.
Dang it.
It was a squirrel, Agent S.
Oh. Why? You know what? I feel like that was just like popping up in my head the whole time.
Oh.
but it wasn't coming through. It was just like off in the distance.
Yeah, so he responded, "My favorite New Leaf villager is Agent S. She has a crush on me. She sends me love letters."
That's really good. Man, your questions are way harder than mine because my next one is, what terrifying bugs can knock you out during summer nights?
It is tarantulas and scorpions.
That is right. Oh, man. Yep.
Oh man, but those are scary though.
They are. They're terrifying.
Yes. Okay, question for you. If you really, really wanted to get a digital copy of Amiibo Festival, where would you have to go to download it?
You can get a digital copy of Amiibo Festival? I guess
Mm,
you would have to. This feels weird because I feel like you have to go to the eShop to download it, right? Wait.
You know what? You know what? You got it because you questioned it. It is true. You cannot. There are no digital copies of the game.
Okay, it's a trick question.
Yes.
You got me.
Sorry, that was a little mean.
But if you did, you'd have to go to the eShop.
Yes.
All right. Can you name this fountain-dwelling Chihuahua goddess?
Hmm?
Is that your answer?
What?
Can you name this fountain dwelling Chihuahua goddess?
Mm,
I did not expect
oh.
your reaction to that.
Oh no. We talked about her. Mm, no, no, I cannot.
No, her name is Serena.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep, she's a chihuahua. She's a goddess. She lives in a fountain. She's really got it all.
Nice. Okay, so Reese. Reese is part of which Animal Crossing Amiibo card series?
Oh no. Oh no.
Or we'll give you the point if you know her number or Cyrus's number.
I want to say. I feel like that's harder than just picking one of the four series.
Yeah.
I want to say she's in series. Oh, I'm between one and two. I'm going with one.
Oh,
No,
she's in
is it
two.
two? Oh, I
Yes.
was so close.
She's number 102.
Oh, see, I had the number like one envisioned
Uh,
in it. So, and I guess two as well.
yeah.
Trick question.
And Cyrus is number 210.
Mm, so that's series three.
Yes.
That's fun. All right. Isabel wasn't the first assistant of Town Hall. Can you name the other two?
Oh. Hmm. Town Hall. Trying to remember. Way back then. It wasn't. Oh boy. Are they still around?
They are.
Hmm.
Both of them.
Oh, separate ones. Town Hall. Tortimer?
He was the mayor. We're looking for the assistant
Hmm.
to the mayor.
Oh, assistant to the mayor. Okay, so I'm thinking Phyllis.
That's one.
Oh man, what's the other one?
They're pretty. You're pretty close. I feel like. I feel like they're pretty related.
In Pelly?
Yeah,
Oh,
Phyllis and Pelly. They moved into Town Hall for Wild World and City Folk.
oh, okay, nice. Okay, so how many Isabel amiibo are there,
Oh,
including figures and cards? We'll give you some time for this one.
okay. Okay. There are two of the figures from that. There's the Smash figure coming out.
Mm-hmm.
There, I think each of the series had an Isabel amiibo card. It was
Mm-hmm.
either. So I think that's four more. So that puts it at seven. And then there's CP Isabel.
Yes, that is
And
exactly right.
yes,
You
eight of
got
them.
it. 8, yes.
Nice. It's because I was doing the count just this morning.
Excellent.
Because I did my daily check eBay to see if there are cheap Sanrio amiibo cards or cheap CP Isabel amiibo cards.
Nice. But yeah, you're actually right. There was an Isabel on every series. It was the regular, winter, kimono, and dress. And then, like you said, the CP one.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right. Your next question is, what game first introduced the ability to wear hats?
That is Wild World.
It was a trick question. Population growing always let you wear hats. It was just tied to the
Oh,
clothing.
oh, oh
I
yeah.
had to throw a hard one in there for you.
Ah, nice.
That was a cheap one.
All right, here's your next question. What is the maximum number of villagers that you can have in City Folk, excluding human or player characters?
10.
Yes, correct.
Yes. I'm trying to catch up to you now.
Nice. I feel
I'm,
like that's tricky because I always think of 12.
yeah.
I always think it's gotta be more than New Leaf, but no, it was the same. It was 10.
Yeah. It's crazy that population growing had so many.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Here's one that's not tricky. It's just a regular question. All right. Dr. Shrunk learned everything he knows from this character.
Oh no. I just saw it the other day too. Hmm. Okay, so it's not Farley. It's
No,
not Serena.
no. And this character is actually funny.
Oh no. I was reading about City Folk. I'm not good with names.
All right.
Ah,
I get
no,
to.
I give up. It's an axolotl.
It's not an axolotl. It's
Oh,
a different kind of lizard. It's frillard.
oh, okay,
Yeah, he's one of
yes.
those lizards that like has that fancy thing around his neck and it sticks up.
Ooh, yes.
Yep, that's the
Thriller.
one.
I'm gonna remember now. Okay. Here's next question for you. For the most part, that's the tricky part. Wild World introduced a new species of villagers to the series. Which species?
For the most part. Huh. New species. Which ones were added in Wild World? For the
it's a
most part.
Yeah, it surprises me that we didn't have certain types before, except for one special little character.
Okay. So my guess is that they existed as a special character, but are now a species. I think I know.
Hmm?
Monkeys.
Yes, you got it.
Yes, it hit me.
Porter.
Yep, Porter's the one.
Nice. Yep. And the case for New Leaf was that they introduced deer and hamsters, but yeah, Wild World introduced monkeys.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we
Nice.
do have special characters that turn into villager characters. So
Yeah.
come on, Nintendo, give me some turtles.
Nice.
I need them in my life. All right. Now here's another tricky one for you. The true identity of Zipper T Bunny is
Oh, it's not known yet.
that is the answer.
Oh, okay.
Nobody really knows.
Oh, good.
That's correct.
I thought, oh, maybe I missed the bulletin.
Nope, that was a trick.
Nice. Nice. Good one. So, okay, I think this is my favorite question. It's a little bit tricky, but I think you're gonna like it. So, tell me what's wrong with this sentence. I was playing City Folk the other day, and Eugene the koala gave me his picture as a gift. Later that day, we played some hide and seek.
You were playing City Folk the other day. This is a cool question. I really like this. All right. I'm between two things. One, I'm not sure if Eugene was in City Folk or if he was added in New Leaf. And
Hmm?
two, I don't remember if you could get pictures in City Folk.
You got both of them correct. That's
That's it?
amazing. Yes.
Nice. I thought it might have been just one of those.
No, that I didn't specify for that reason. You got them both, and
Nice.
I threw in the little hide and seek just to trick you. But that, you could do that. You could play hide and seek.
Yeah, you could, and it was fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then tell me what's wrong with this sentence. I like playing Amiibo Festival.
I guess what's wrong with that sentence is that you don't. And it's Amiibo Festival?
Nice.
Amiibo Festival is the wrong game in that sentence.
Nice.
Oh, poor Coconut. All right. Here's your next question. By the way, how many do you have left? I have 3.
I have 2 left.
Okay, cool. What was Lyle the Otter's first job?
Oh. So So it wasn't the Happy Home Showcase?
No, it wasn't.
Oh. Or I'm sorry, the Academy.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
Oh, wow. Which game?
Wild World.
Ooh. Didn't play much of that one.
I should have focused on Wild World questions for you.
But I feel like it's probably the same in no, maybe not.
I think it's different. Yeah.
No, I'm not sure. Well, let me guess the place. Is it the museum?
No.
Ah.
No. So every once in a while, you'd open up your front door, and there'd be this little otter named Lyle trying to sell you some insurance.
Yes.
He was an insurance salesman.
Yes, of course. How could I forget?
Yep. Lyle's first job.
Nice.
He's really cleaned up since then.
Nice. So, question for you. How many acres are there in a population growing town? Any town.
Any town. Is it 25?
One more guess.
Oh, it's 30.
30, yes.
Yes. I was like, I don't know if there's like A through E or A through F.
Right.
Because I knew there was
30.
5 for sure across. All right. I hope, I don't know what you'll answer with this one. Maybe you'll know. What is KK Slider's birthday?
August 23.
Yep. You know it. Easy peasy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this isn't one of my questions. This is just general question for me. Because I don't know. Is that the same as Tota KK, the composer?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I always wondered.
Yeah.
Cool.
So your last question it's a batch. So I'll say if you answer one, let's go with 2. If you answer 2 of these, you get the point. So is the Shampoodle in Wild World?
Yes.
Well, let's get back. We'll get back to that one to clarify. That negates the next part. So
I think it is. I want to say maybe it was. I feel like it was.
Let's get back to that. How much is a haircut at that Shampoodle?
3,000 bells.
Yes, that's correct. And the last question is the Shampoodle in Happy Home Designer?
No.
No, no, it is not.
Yeah, I was like, you don't make a hair salon.
Right. So for Wild World, sort of, I believe if you're in Nookingtons, there is a haircutting section. I don't think it's officially called a shampoo until City Folk, though.
I see. That's where it's a tricky one.
Yeah, so you can get a haircut and it's Harriet, but it's not officially shampoo.
Okay. Okay, I see how it is.
But you get two. You
Yeah, I
get the
got
point.
2 out of 3.
Nice.
All right. Here's my final question. What date was Animal Crossing Switch announced?
September 13, 2018.
Yep, easy one.
Yes.
Just a reminder for everybody that this game was announced over 200 days ago.
Yeah.
And we need to know more. Well, that was fun. Have you gone through all your questions?
Yes, that's it. And yeah, it was a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, this was good. I'm excited to do this again sometime. Whenever we can do an extra special episode because we're recording too early. Or we could have some challengers on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I counted 10 points for you.
Okay, let me count yours up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, 8, I mean. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Ooh.
My 1 point for each cat villager one got you up to the
Oh,
top.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, you could have destroyed me if you named more than 3.
Yeah. You got me good on that one.
I was glad they were hard for you to come up with. Yeah. But yeah,
Oh, man.
it's hard
I'm so happy I got Rudy, though.
Yeah,
I got
Rudy. Rudy. He's a cool cat. I like him.
Yes.
All right. Well, then let's go ahead and move on to our Haken's Villager Corner to end the show. For those of you who don't know, every week we ask our patrons a question on Patreon, and they answer it, and we share those answers. So this week's question was, what types of Animal Crossing Switch accessories are you interested in? And my example was things like Joy-Cons, Pro Controllers, etc. So Sergio, what are you interested as far as accessories go?
That's tricky, because I think that most of us are gonna default to either the Pop-Tart pattern or grass. I think I would prefer to see something with the grass pattern. Probably Joy-Con would be really nice.
Yeah. I want all the things. I want Joy-Con, but I really want a Pro Controller. Mostly one that I like the design of. I mean, I do like the Splatoon one, but both of like the special designs came out like a while ago when the Pro Controller wasn't quite fixed yet. I think the
Yes.
Xenoblade Chronicles one did fix it a little bit, but it was like hit or miss. Like not all of them had the new D-pad design.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd love an Animal Crossing Pro Controller with the new D-pad design where it doesn't click up randomly. It makes it really hard to play
Yes.
Tetris.
Oh, yes, for sure. And I think most of us that play at home are gonna play with the Pro Controller, so it would be really nice to have an Animal Crossing theme one.
Yeah, well, I actually feel like a lot of people are gonna opt to do the Joy-Con, just based on like price of things, and like if they're getting their first Switch, they've already spent all this money on the Joy-Con,
Oh, yes.
or on the Switch itself, so it's hard to justify another controller purchase for kind of a single player game,
Yeah, for sure. And who knows, maybe they could even do single Joy-Con play. That could be convenient.
Yeah, that's true, especially because it's going to have split screen multiplayer. I'm calling it right now. And you'll need to be able to play the game with the Joy-Con.
Yes.
So, yeah, it could always happen. Outside of that, like, I want a special dock. I want a special Switch pattern. I want all the controllers, Animal Crossing theme. I want an Animal Crossing cable that goes HDMI cable, power cable, a TV that's Animal Crossing themed. Just anything they can make, I'm for it.
Nice.
So, yeah, just give me all of the Animal Crossing stuff. So let's go ahead and go into these answers. I'm going to let you start with these.
Sure. So the first answer is by Emily with one Y. And she says, all of them. I've been holding back on buying a new set of Joy-Cons and the Pro Controller because I'm waiting for an Animal Crossing design. I would really like to see a nice case too. Oh, cases. Yes.
Oh,
A
you're
case
right.
for every villager. Everyone.
Oh my goodness. That's worse than buying 400 amiibo. That's 400 cases. Where are you going to put all those cases? What are you going to put inside all those cases? You never know. I guess you could use a new one for every birthday.
Oh, yes.
That'd be one way to do it. Yeah, but I like that. Quantrell Toval says, a third-party dock that doesn't brick the system and a handheld grip that resembles classic controller handles. So, yeah, that'd be cute.
Ooh.
I want the dock for sure. Like, I want it to look like a little Animal Crossing house. Like, you've just moved in, like, you put your Switch in, and it looks like
Ooh.
your Switch has moved into Animal Crossing. So, yeah, I'm for that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the dock has to be part of it. I feel like Nintendo does a very good job of having the dock and the Joy-Con sort of have like a nice continued design with them when they do the whole limited edition bundle. So Animal Crossing for sure is gonna get that treatment.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Nice. So Lyalatron says maybe an Animal Crossing stylus to use with the Switch, as we will probably get to design items again. Though what I really want is an Animal Crossing themed Switch Mini that I would use as a dedicated Animal Crossing machine. Yes, for sure, a system. And I really like the idea of a stylus. It's true. The game is going to be very touch centric again, so a good stylus could go a long way.
Yeah, it's totally right. And, it has to use a different stylus since the Switch screen is different from the 3DS screen.
Yes.
Yeah. So Newt says, I personally enjoy using my Pro Controller over the Joy-Con, so having an Animal Crossing themed Pro Controller would be nice. But the dock in the back of the Switch itself, maybe a white Switch with a pretty AC theme. Although, if we get a custom AC Switch bundle, the Joy-Cons would have to match the rest. Yeah, that's true. Like, we have
Yeah.
to get a Joy-Con set that just fits that system really well.
Yeah, it's true. And then, like we said, that the designs have to match. So I'm really curious what they're gonna do. I kind of want to see them do more than just it's all grass or it's all Pop Tart. So it's a challenge, but Animal Crossing is all about design. So there you go, Nintendo.
Yeah, just let us customize our Joy-Con already.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So Samshine says, I don't have a Switch. I'll only get a Switch if Animal Crossing comes out. I expect a Switch and Animal Crossing bundle. I don't know about any of the Switch accessories because I only buy consoles to play Animal Crossing. So I hope all the cool accessory type things I see in stores for Zelda or Mario will be offered in Animal Crossing theme since once Animal Crossing comes out. I expect a huge push of new Animal Crossing merchandise. I'm excited. And this is very true. They have done it for, like you said, for Zelda, Mario. They have done it for Pokemon. It's a constant thing with Nintendo. When a new big game comes out, there's always a lot of accessories, and this is gonna be no exception.
Yeah, and they did it for Smash too. That's got
Yes.
those are the best Joy-Con. They're just the gray ones with some tape on them. So, pretty good. Sasha505 says, everything. I'll take anything that I can get. I'll just have to save up money first. Better start now. But what I want the most is a stylus. I love sending letters to my villagers. It's one of my favorite things to do in Animal Crossing. It's usually the first badge I get. Just imagine a cute Animal Crossing stylus. Maybe it even has a cute little Isabelle case to put in it. Besides that, I would like some Animal Crossing themes for the Switch homepage. It might not be something that you can hold like a real accessory, but it's pretty similar to it. I'm not sure if we'll ever get themes, though. I hope we do. And last but
Yes.
not least, more amiibo figures. Not sure if it counts, but I want more anyway. There's so many special villagers that we don't have amiibo figures of yet. I want a crazy red amiibo figure and a Beppe, Carlo, and Giovanni amiibo figure. In the end, there's so many things that I want that it feels like I'll never be able to stop talking about it. That's totally true. I think amiibo figures are possible. I spent so much on over 400 amiibo for Animal Crossing, and I'm sure they're going to be usable again, and I'm sure they're going to add new characters that don't have amiibos yet, so I could see them adding more.
Yeah, for sure. What I'm wondering though is if they're gonna go back and update Amiibo Festival to be compatible with the new Amiibo figures.
That, I mean, I don't know. It seems like they might be done with the Wii U.
No,
So,
but for sure, there's a lot of special characters that, frankly, they deserve a figure. And yeah, they might add some type of special Amiibo feature that you do need a figure. But if you only have a card, maybe it works in a different way. But it would be nice to have like uh, something that distinguishes between the figures and the cards.
yeah, it really would.
So Sarah says, I want all of it. A console, a dock, Joy-Cons, Pro controllers, all of it. I've also wanted a stylus for a long time now to be used with designing clothes and typing. I imagine a cute little Isabel charm hanging off of it. I would also love to see some Animal Crossing protective cases or sleeves for the Switch. Yes, I think it's safe. Like a lot of the special characters are gonna have cases and sleeves and stylus and accessories. There's gonna be like at least Isabel, Tom Nook, and KK Slider for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. The ones that would have stuff if they did.
Yes.
All right, so the next answer is from Faithastic. I'm interested in all AC accessories. I would love to have a big game guide book for my collection as well. Just throw everything at me. My wallet is ready. Ugh, I can't believe I didn't list game guides. One of my biggest regrets from New Leaf was that I never got like the Prima guide that came
Hmm.
out. I have it now, but it's just digital, and I really, really wish I had it physically. So when are there even going to be game guides at this point? It's a sad world that we're gonna live in, where print media is gone because the internet is just too powerful. But I'd love to
Yeah.
have like a physical checklist where I can check off all the items and write my notes and stuff, and it'd be really nice.
Yes, the full catalog. And the bigger the better. I know the Prima one was like a half the size of a regular guide. It was really thick, but it was kind of small. I won the biggest one.
Yeah, definitely.
So BP Dove Brenda says, I'm interested in everything. I would love a whole new Animal Crossing Switch, but I would settle for some Joy-Cons. I think I will be disappointed though if they only released it on the new, cheaper, or weaker Switch that we've heard rumors about. I might still get it though, depending on the limitations. I would love a stylus. Part of me cannot really see them doing a Pro controller just because I don't really see Animal Crossing as a game that needs precision and fast reflexes. But I could be wrong. That's a good point. I think it's more likely to see Joy-Con than a Pro controller for Animal Crossing Switch at least.
Yeah, I think so too. Though I really, really want a Pro controller. I just want a new one that's got a design for a game that I like because I want a new Pro controller, but I already have like a regular black one. Um,
Yes.
but yeah, I could see them more leaning into the Joy-Con and even like maybe even doing more than one kind of Joy-Con because there's just so many characters.
Yes. Hmm.
All right, so the next answer is from Grizzly Nina. And she says, I'll be the 100th Hakenite to say it, but I want a stylus. But don't let it be ugly like the Mario Maker stylus, Nintendo. I'd also love a cute carrying case because I know I'm going to be taking my Switch around with me everywhere. Plus, I really want a little guide booklet that has all the fish and fossils and furniture that I can check off. It would be awesome if the carrying case even had a little pocket for it. Oh, that's cute.
Hmm.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people really want a stylus, which I wasn't expecting, but I guess that, yeah. I didn't even think about having a stylus.
No, you're right, but that's an easy one to have multiples of, and you can change them, whenever you're feeling like another character.
Yeah, definitely.
So our last answer for the week is by Bunny. And they say, when it comes to accessories, I'm a little concerned about the designs Nintendo will use. I love the look of the three Animal Crossing 3DS or 2DS consoles that were released, but I'm concerned they might not go in that direction. Some of the faceplates for the 2DS look nice, but others I think were a bit ugly. So far, I have not been impressed with any of the Switch bundles, and I hope they go back to that 3DS style if they do an Animal Crossing one. I also hope they stick to interesting patterns and not just the characters. I think Animal Crossing design is best when it moves away from the 3D renders of the characters. My top accessory to get would be a Joy-Con pair, and I thought it would be cool if they had a few different colors, maybe one set for each season. It would be nice to choose, as I would hate it if they only made one set and it came in Isabel colors. Sorry, Isabel. As for other accessories, a Pro Controller would be nice, and maybe a travel case. If the design is nice, the more the better. Cleaning cloths, card holders, give me everything. So, yeah, for those accessories, I think there's gonna be different packs for the main special characters. But, Bunny, you make a good point that I think it's better to leave the system itself. Like, if there's a limited edition system, it should be a cool pattern that is not just one character or two, because Animal Crossing is all about so many different characters.
Yeah, yeah. And what did I want to say specifically? I when they brought up the 2DS look, like the Animal Crossing 2DS was really nice. And then I also really liked the smaller 3DS that had the changing faceplates. Like, they got a lot of
Yes.
really cool Animal Crossing designs. And I would love if they came out with like a new Switch model that had the option for changing faceplates, because
Ooh,
that would
yes.
be pretty awesome. I would buy way too many of them.
Oh, yes. Maybe. I mean, there's so many rumors. Maybe that's part of it.
That I instant buy.
Yes.
Because then you could get a lot of different Switches, but it's really the same Switch, but just a lot of different options for how to make it, you know?
Yes.
So I think it's awesome.
Oh man, that'll be great.
Well, that's all of the answers. This has been really fun. I like the new thing that we tried today.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, so thank you all so much for listening. If you want to be part of the conversation on all things Animal Crossing, join the Discord. I have a link in the description of this podcast. It's totally free to join. You don't have to be a patron, and if you do join, you can get Sergio and my friend codes. If you do want to be a patron, visit patreon.com/ChewiePlaysNintendo. For just $1, you can support our show, get tons of cool things, and you can see our current goals to improve the show and our content. We try to make it really worth it because we appreciate your support, and we're getting really close to the $100 goal, where we can get a new piece of Haken artwork every month, and then eventually make a really awesome calendar, which I'm excited about.
Nice.
And if you're watching or listening on YouTube, please leave a comment and let us know what types of Animal Crossing Switch accessories you'd like to see. Please leave a review of the show wherever you're listening. It helps the show gain some visibility and allows our community to grow. And once again, thank you for listening, and we hope you have a great week.
Goodbye, everybody.